You guys know how I do. I got about a foot of nail bed waiting to get adjusted, so I'm pretty sure I'll get the side eye if they don't just go ahead and go straight in on me with no filter. Is it Robin Thicke? What is he doing? What Robin doing? He's still acting like he want Paula back. What Paula doing? Is she clean? Clean and sober? Or nah? Are either of them? Or nah? You know how they always try to make you prove that you're you to pay a bill? To pay a bill, not to get money, to give it up. You have to go through so much just to do that. And for the record, if there was a strange person who wanted to pay my bills that badly, I'm of the opinion that you should let them. Now I wouldn't let them. I would be like, no, please, no. I shan't. But you should let them. And when I come to pay it, you could be like, oh ma'am, that's already been paid for you. You can even let me know who did it if you want to, but that's not mandatory either. Oh, I could just go right here and boom, whose nail spot is right here? What? So I just ran into the sweetest huckabuck ever in a nail salon. I guess he was in there with, I don't know if he was in there with his wife or his, I don't know, it looked like maybe his granddaughter was sitting next to him. And he was just as filthy and scruffy and beard and hairy, but just the sweetest thing. Needless to say, we were all sitting at the nail drying station. And he's the type that he cannot not talk. So as soon as I sat down, and you know, I put my earbuds in because headphones over humans. But he's not interested in it if my ears are plugged up. He's like, he's gonna make a conversation out of that. Do you hear me? He said, I need one of those like that, a kickstand. Cause you know, Mr. got me a phone case with the kickstand. And I used that thing too. I really thought it was, you know, he's doing too much and trying to make sure I'm taken care of. But I actually use it regularly, if not often. So he says, oh, I need one of those. So I kind of laughed or whatever. And as he continued to hustle me out of my attention span, I moved something somewhere and messed up the nail, so I had to go all the way in the back and get my nail guy. So when I got up to grab by my purse and my keys and my cell phone to go to the nail guy, I was just gonna leave my cell phone, and that lasted for a millionth of a second. So at the same time that I turned around and get it, he was about to tell me, oh, you left your phone. Just as sweet as he wants to be. So when I came back from going to get my manicurist, and I sat back down and set everything back up, I reached into the, they have like, why do I want to call them incense? Oh, because they look like incense. But they have this diffuser that, in my mind, my first thought was that it's incense, but it was a diffuser. So I pulled the diffuser out of the fragrance, apparently, and I started to use the end of it to flip up the kickstand on my phone. And so I got the diffuser oil all over the back of my phone. I was like, so anyway, he saw it go down. So as I reached to wipe it on my pants, he reaches over, grabs my phone, wipes it all over his pants. He was like, I don't care about my pants. Some of y'all white people are just wonderful. So he wiped it all on this looked like an old, not that much older than me, maybe probably 15 years older than me. But he said, I don't care about my pants. So he wipes my back of my phone all over his pants, and he said, and he grabs it, he said, and holds it up and says, what you want, the kickstand up? So I was like, yep. So he flips the kickstand up, puts it up for me. And while he's doing that, the nail guy is redoing my nail. And that's not the only time I've had a positive interaction with a random privileged person. I'll acknowledge that here and now. And in fact, well, anybody that knows anything about me knows that I have privileged people in my family, my literal family. Yeah, lately I periodically need to be reminded that you guys are out there. Not the ones that are in my family, I know they're there. But random ones. Because you guys aren't really speaking up as we get murdered. And as far as I'm concerned, your silence is consent. But I'm not necessarily mad at you for it. Because I don't expect anything else. I just consider it a bonus if you do speak up. But it's refreshing to be reminded that there are a few that are balanced just because it's moral. And your moral priorities are in order. And again, I ain't mad. I don't have expectations because there are countless brothers and sisters that ain't shit either.